Hello, everybody. This is going to be a live video chat show. We do arts and crafts for adults because we use sharp things like scissors and needles and heat guns and hot glue guns and dangerous electrical items. But we are a chat room where we like to interact with the craft room, the chat room all night. So if you're watching this at a later time and you would like to zip through the boring parts to get to the fun parts, I invite you to do so. And now, with that being said, I can see if I can't find me on my channel and get us up here so we can get this show started. Get this show on the road. Did I do it? I think I did it. Let's try that. So, nobody's in the chat room just yet, but everybody will. I am a few minutes early. I'm about 20 minutes early, so we'll sit here and get down to the bottom of my desk while we're waiting. So I'm number one tonight. So I got my purple book out, and this is just a glue book, and it's got anything and everything that's purple in it. And I found a few purple things. I got a sticky note paper that can go in here. We can just stick it in the front. Oh, Candy's out to dinner. Okay. Mel is 80 years old. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Mel. Wonderful. Wonderful. Happy birthday. And many more. Okay, Candy. We'll see you a little bit later. Good for you. Eat something fun. Have cake. Order cake first. So anyway, we're going to work on this, and I found some purple ribbon that I thought we could put in the book. And I have to trim it up a little bit. So, hi, Janet. Welcome in, Janet. We're going to work in the purple book tonight. Anything and everything purple. Got a little bit of ribbons to put in the purple book. Here's another piece. So, hi, Teresa. Hello, hello. Come in, come in. And this was more blue, but I thought it blended well with purple. It goes with purple sometimes. So I might be able to put it in with some purple on it. So I also have some things on my desk that I'm going to put in my glue book. I've got a glue book that I started the other day. And it's an everything glue book for the desk. So I have a few things to put in the glue book that looks kind of cute to put in. I can put that barcode in there. And I love this location. Aisle 8, Bay 22, Shelf 5. It's a location for a book that I bought. And I think it's just funny. So I'll put it on there. There's my Abris. Abris was the bookstore that I used this time. So we can put that in there. So we're going to work in the everything glue book, and then we're going to paint and work on a girl. And let's see, did I already post her in the group? I'll check. I took a picture of her, but I don't think I put her in the Facebook group of the girl we're going to paint tonight. So let's see if I can't get to that real quick and put this is the girl we're going to do tonight. So we're going to work on this girl tonight. And I got plenty of books. I bought me several books this last month of whimsical girls. I got like 3 or 4 books. So we're going to do whimsical girls for a while. This was a newspaper that I picked up in the doctor's office, and it's just a local little newspaper, senior paper, and it was free. It's for the month of July, and I thought there was something in here that I thought would be cute, but I'll have to look through it to find out what it was, because it was the other day that I saw it, and I thought it would be cute for something in my room. Of course, there's puzzles and there's funnies. But that doesn't ring a bell. There's a I think that's supposed to be a pink flamingo. We've got a nice skating rink down here, and I don't see it. Oh, here, this, the heart. It would be fun to make that. Try to make it. It would. It's a heart, and it's got the the EKG part of it in there. I was going to glue that in my glue book, and this is kind of cute. It's make your business grow, but this man here, he watered his flower, and it grew up real tall. So I'll take his flower for the glue book. And this is the fun part. You get to find things, and I just make a pile of things, and make up a batch, put them in an envelope or something, and then you'll have them when you're ready to work on your book. You'll have them. So I'm going to put this over to the side for just a second. And I found a box over here. Hi, Santa. Welcome, Santa. I'm glad you're here. Lynn's here. Lynn's late. No, you're not. I'm early. What is this you get? Is it a newspaper? Yep, it was a newspaper. It was a little flyer. It was in the doctor's office. They had them. They were free, and it had local advertisings and things. And I cut out a few magazine clippings for my everything glue book on my desk. And this box here is a box I've had for a while, and it's ephemera. And I've just got a bunch of stuff in here. And I thought, well, there'll be something in here that we can use in our glue book too. And here's some tickets and tags. I think there's stickers too. We could put that in my glue book. We've got here's a bookmark that I made, and it looks like it's made out of washi tape, maybe homemade washi tape. And here is a piece of it's a scrapbooking paper, and it's the top part of it that we don't use. I'll put a piece of that in there. It's got animals on it. Here's a picture of some flowers in a field. That can go in my book. Oh, good. Looky here. Here's all my flowers I was looking for. And I bought some more, and I lost those too. I keep losing my flowers. What am I like? And there's some cutouts. There's a watch. We need that in our space book. And I've got this little girl. She would look good in the glue book. I've got some old stuff in here too. Some papers. The Easy Reference Fact Index, our letter B. On letter B. That's interesting. So let's see what we got down in here. I got a couple of tickets. Here's some more pictures out of the travel magazine. So we could put these in our book. Just odds and ends, pictures. I like him. He can go in my book. So we got a whole bunch of flowers, and yeah, we'll just stick all these out. So we got plenty of things to glue in our glue book. And there's more pictures up here and things, but I think I didn't even get down to the bottom of the box. I'm not gonna worry about it. Although I love to get down to the bottom of the box. Oh, this is cute. Without God, our days of the week would be sin day for Sunday, mourn day for Monday, tears day for Tuesday, waste day for Wednesday, thirst day, fight day, and shatter days. Without God, our days would be just crazy. I have no idea. This is just some paper with a rotten rubber band. Okay, so that's enough of that. So we'll put this over to the side, and I'll get my horse book out. So this is an old date book that was outdated. It was 2024 to 2025. So I didn't really have any use for it. So I'm using it as a glue book, and I'm just flipping through the pages, and I find an empty page, and I glue something down in it, and that's how that works. That's how it works. So let's find an empty page for that. How about that? I can glue that down. Let's see. Lynn says, let me know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. Should I share my drawings here on YouTube? Yes. Make a video and do a flip through of your video of your things that you have drawn. Yes. Share away. That's what I do. I share everything I make. We share. And make a video. And talk about each page. And maybe talk about what you were thinking about, how were you inspired to make that, and what products did you use to make that page? Did you use markers and ink pens and crayons? Did you use paint or paper or magazine clippings? Talk about your art and explain how you made it. And if I'm smart, I can just fold that back over to the other side. Ha ha. How about that? We'll just make it a double page. Oh, Ellen went for her another interview. She'll know by Friday or Monday. Crossing my fingers, Ellen. Crossing my fingers and crossing my legs and my ankles and my toes. I hope you get it. And then you can even, use stickers in your artwork. Stickers are fun. Those stickers are your friend. We'll put that right there. And that was for the space book. I'll save it for the space book. I found some stars. And we can just put stars down on some of these days. Like that. Because it's fun. Random stars. Candy's out to dinner with Mel. It's his birthday. 80 years. That is awesome. So I used up some of my stickers. Those can go back in the sticker book. I got some words. That we can put in here throughout the book. See if I can't get one of them and put brave on the top of this page. So okay. So anyway, and I've got my purple book out, so I'll save the purple things for the purple book. This is some just some gibberish, computer gibberish. So it's going to go in the book. I'll make a little cluster page here. Got that. Oh, this would look good on there. I got some scrapbooking paper, scraps. I found some lace. Let's see if I can get it to glue down. Like that. And I've got some old paper. My camera doesn't like all of this crazy stuff, does it? I'll turn the page and it'll stop. Oop, I had two pieces. Okay. And then I'll put this girl on there. I'm going to turn it. Hang on. I'll hide all of the paper. It doesn't like that. So there's a little cluster page. That's good. And I just flip through the book until I find a spot where I can glue something down. And it's going to be an everything glue book, so you glue anything and everything in this book. And I can get all of the things off my desk and stuff. Put that there. Put that there. Here's some little things. This has got a butterfly on it. So I saved it. We'll put it in here. So, how's everybody doing? Janet says, I think her name is Joannie. Oh, Joni. Joni. It is Joni. Joni. Yes, it's Joni. There's a YouTuber, so fast, so not so fast, and she crochets, and she tagged me in that book. Her little girl read, and she drew some things. I haven't seen the video yet, but I saw it in my notifications. I'll have to go back and watch her. She used to come in here. She's been in here. So just keep turning the page till you find some space. And I found these girls out of a fashion catalog. And so they're going to go in my glue book. Yeah, there's a whale's tail right there. I don't know what this is. I cut something out, but we could still use the whale's tail because we can. Because we can. So he could be down here in the under the waterfalls. Yeah. So your glue book. Put anything you want. What, who, what's going on, and who are we talking about? Yes, we were talking about a lady called Not So Fast, and she sews and she crochets, and she did a video today with her little, and she featured her little girl's artwork in the video. Okay, and I got another piece of purple ribbon, and I put some in the purple book already, so this is extra. I've got the queen in here. Let me see if I can't find her real quick. We're going to use this bird tonight. We're going to use that bird. We're going to put that right there. And we've got another little piece of paper here. Put that right there. So this is just an everything glue book. Everything goes. Every little spot. Little pieces, big pieces. Medium-sized pieces. Got this little girl's. That came out of a catalog, a clothing catalog. You can get free clothing catalogs online. I like Woman Within, and I like National Geographic travel magazines. They're free if you go online and order them. Hello, Sharon. Anybody else I've missed? Hello, everybody. Come on in. We're just gluing in our glue book. I don't think that, yeah, this is I got another flower floating around here that we're going to use in our art tonight, and it's this one. Good. So I'm just going to glue a few more pieces in, and then we'll move on to the purple book. They can overlap a little bit. So and things may look good, and some things may look great. Some things may look better than others, and it doesn't matter what it looks like. It's just having fun and using up all your things off your desk, which is what I'm doing. Which is what I'm doing. There's no time frame for this to be done. No time frame. We're going to put that right there. I'm going to have to put some space between these so they won't stick together. So I think I'm going to quit right there, and I can put some of these others. Here's some stickers. Happy Mail. I'll put that one there. I'll put that one there. And some of these pictures I can, I'll put them in the front right there. We can use them the next time. I think I'll put her in the purple book because she's got a purple dress on. Those would go in the purple book. Anything with purple on it, or something close to it. Maybe not. Some pictures, some cutouts. I think I'll put her in the ribbon box. I could put her in the ephemera box. So those are going to be for the purple book. Here's a couple little things. She could go in the purple book, and there's part of the Queen. I have a picture of the Queen on here somewhere. Okay. I can't see her at the moment. We could put some of that ephemera in the purple book. All right. So I'm going to put this over and let it dry. And I have a bunch of books. They're my rainbow books. And I've got the whole rainbow of them. And this one is the purple book. It's a Reader's Digest. And I tore every other page out so that it's skinny. And that way, when I get a whole lot of stuff put in there, it won't get too fluffy. It won't get too fluffy. So, hi, Linda. Hi, Brenda. Come on in, everybody. So anyway, I've had this book for a while. I don't know when I started it. I have no clue. Uh, Sometimes I put dates on things, and sometimes I think I'm going to remember. Put that date on there. It's it's not today's date, but it's close enough. But we can put some purple things in here, and there is some purple things in here to play with. This is a napkin, so we could put this down and do a purple page. And the fun thing with these books is you don't have to put them all in, put everything in when you get it. You can get a few of them collected and tucked in the book, and then you can go back another day and put it together. And that's kind of what I'm doing, is putting it together now. So okay, so all I have to do here is trim that off. And there's another little piece right there. And this is just a glue book that you just can glue anything and everything in it. There's no right or wrong when you put these books together. There's no right or wrong. So we're going to do this page. And I'm just going to put that there on the bottom. Because I can. Got to be careful with the napkins. They will tear. Oh, there's two. There we go. It's a glue book. There's a, oh, look, there's a horse. We'll put that in here. We could put the horse on our page. Just any way you want to do it. Just like that. And we could put a word. Take me to your art. We're going to paint here in just a second, Lynn. I posted it. I already showed the picture, Lynn, and I posted it in the Facebook group. So we got her, got that. And here's some ephemera. We can do another cluster over here. We got that. We've got some more other white paper. And we could put some more of that on top. Like that. Like that. I like that. And I got a little bit more of, we could put her on there. That's Cheryl Ladd. She's an actor. She'd go right there in the middle. She was one of Charlie's Angels. And I think this might be a sticker. Too much of a good thing is wonderful. How about that? Of the girl we're going to paint here in a few minutes. We're going to paint. There. Yes, I do too. I like putting things together. I never did find the queen. She's around here somewhere. So I'm just going to stick these in the back of the book, and we'll use them at a later time. And I've got one of these cards. This is a playing card. And I could put that on this page. I'll put it on at an angle, a cattywampus angle. And it's purple. I'll put it on like that. Thanks, Ellen. It's just a glue book. Anybody can do a glue book. And you don't have to have a book for each color. You could do one book and divide every 10 pages, start another color and do the rainbow, the Roy G. Biv rainbow. And then I'm just going to cut this off and cut this off. And there I've got that on that. And I can save these and put them back in on another page. So there's a purple page. I like it. Okay. We're going to use the pink and the yellow paint next. And I used quite a bit off of our desk. I'm going to save this little girl. And it's she could be, that would be a cute tag, wouldn't it? We're going to do tags next month, trade. And I gave you your names. So I'm going to leave this open because it's a little damp. I'll take a picture of it. So we did a purple page, and we did several of the glue book page, desktop page. Just a couple of those. So this is for the desktop. There's the queen. I knew I had her. She's going to be in the purple book. Okay. So this is for the desktop, and it's every time I come on, I will glue in this, or every time I end a show, I can glue my leftovers on my desk in here, and that's what this is all about. So there's a few more little things. I'll stick them in there, and I'll leave this out on my desk for next time I stream. So there. So we'll put this over here, let it dry. And does anybody need? Yes, you can write in your glue book. You sure can. Yep, you can write in it. You can paint in it, glue in it, art in it, tape in it. I should put some tape in it. I got some tape. So yeah, yeah, yeah. And it's just a way to use up all your scripts and scraps, like Janet would say, scripts and scraps off your desk, and just put them in your leftover glue book. So we are doing tags this in August, and is Esther in here and Linda? Linda, do you have a pen and paper, and I'll give you your names? Yep, washi tape. I've got some here. Yep, use up all your old washi tape. Okay, Linda, you have Barbara Batzer, Judy Polton, and Brian Dickey. Barbara Batzer, Judy Polton, and Brian Dickey. Okay. Yep, and napkins. Yep, I used a napkin in the purple book. And fabric, fibers, yarn, ribbon, lace. Yep. Okay. And I can give. I'll give. We still got time to give those other ladies out. Okay. So that's for the tag swap. And so we did the tabletop scrapbook, and I can go take this washi tape and use it to close my book because it's plastic. That'll work. Okay. So here's what we're going to paint tonight. Hi, Doretha. But hey, listen, Doretha can do art. Yes, she sure can. And so does Brenda. Brenda does good stuff. Hi, Jackie, Brenda, Doretha. Come on in. I did post this in our group if you'd like to paint along. And I picked out a bird for us. This is going to be the bird. And I picked out a flower. And I think this will be plenty. This will be big enough. And I'm going to use part of it to put in on her hair. Like that. Okay. So we will be using those. And I'm just going to sit this over here to the side. And the book I'm using is going to be my my Bambi book. We're going to use Bambi. And we get to flip through her as we open her up. I should paint you something here. So we started this in July. Some of you saw me do these. There's so much glitter. Hi, honey. That's Michelle. Come on in. We're looking for a clean page. So this will be our clean page. And I think I need to fix me up a sheet of paper, a big sheet. And I have one over here, I think. And put this behind my page as I work on this in this book. I'm starting to get the edges are starting to get a little messed up, and this will protect the edges. So I'll have a this underneath the page that I'm working on, and I do have 2 pages glued together in this book. These pages are mixed media paper, but they weren't real thick, and I put 2 of them together to make it thick. So that worked out. And I also took out some of the pages so that when I get finished with it, it won't be too much of an alligator on it. But this is what we're going to use here. So the background is pink and yellows. And I think I saw, I'll get a brush. So I'll get a brush, and we're going to put some pink and yellow down. So glad to see everybody come in. Come on in. And you don't need a whole lot when you do it like this. The water moves it out. The water moves it. You could also use a credit card. And that's why I've got this paper there to protect my edges. Of course, she's going to be on most of the page. She's big, a big girl. But I'm going to paint over top of all this background, but I want the background to be painted. Like that. And what I like about pink and yellow is you put a little bit of yellow on it, you might get a little bit of an orange when you mix the two. So get a little water. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, that's our background. Perfect. We'll give this a little dry. Give it a little dry. So, anybody got any news to share tonight? Good night, Janet. Sleep tight. Thanks for coming in. Thank you, Janet. Aren't they good? The pink and the yellow. And the pink is a metallic. My camera doesn't like all this stuff laying around. Hi, Andrew. How was the salmon? He went fishing and got a whole bunch of salmon, Alaskan salmon, and he was going to fry it up. How was your salmon dinner? What'd you have with it? Oh, that'd be good. Oh, Lynn, okay. I'll put him on the prayer chain. Let's get the prayer chain out. We'll put Lynn's dad on the prayer chain. Of course, I say that like I know where everything is. Mm-hmm. And it. Put Lynn's daddy on here. And Ellen's going for another. She had another interview, so we're going to definitely keep uh, Ellen on here. So I got you guys on my prayer chain. The salmon was good every day or every other day. We eat salmon. Good. Okay. All right. So it's still not dry all the way. I still need to dry it more. And I got to figure out how I want to do her. Good night, Lynn. So for those of you that just came in, we're doing this girl tonight. So I did the background. Now I'm going to draw. So that's better. So let's see. Do I want to use a pencil first? I think I do. And that flower is going to go in here like that. So her hair is going to be coming down like this. And it'll go down the side. And I know I'm doing this in pencil, so you all can't see it too bad, but that's how we're going to do it. So that's her other side of her hair. And then her face is going to be like this. And then her neck is going to be like this. And like this. And then the bird is going to be on her shoulder like that. Perfect. That looks good. So I'm not going to see too much of her dress, but I could put that up this high. So let's see how I can do her eyes. She's got eyebrows. And then her eyes. Are going to be like this. Something like that. By the time I do her eyeshadow and her lashes, we should be okay. And then she's got a nose like that. And then her lips. are like this. And like that. Okay, okay. And then she's kind of got her collarbone is showing a little bit, but I'm not going to dwell on it. But she does have a border around her dress, at the top of her dress, and we can fix it up. And then her hair is going to be like this. This is a big old construction. It's some kind of a construction pencil. It's big. It's for flooring. Somebody had it in the floorings. I have no idea where I got it from. Probably Goodwill. But I like it because I can find it on my desk. And it does good for these base lines. It does good. And we're going to do her hair her hair is kind of a green color. If you look at her hair, it's kind of got a green tone to it, and brown, and highlights. So I'm going to use the green pencils. I like this one here. This is going to be, it's a blue green. So I'm just going to start on her hair. Just put a little bit of a green tint here. And her hair goes down here behind her back too. And that's back in there is her hair. So good. She's whimsical. Okay. And then I'm going to get this limey green and highlight it a little bit here and there. And I don't mind the background coming through. I don't mind it a bit. Makes it more interesting. And I'll get a brown in here too. gotta have a brown. We'll get a brown pencil. And we'll do our part here. And I did get some new gold paint. And I got that teriyaki paint. That's not the name of it, but it's easy for me to remember teriyaki than the Japanese name of it. I've been wanting to get it for a long time, and I said, I'm getting it. So I went ahead and splurged. It's on Amazon. See how that looks. Get her, get her in here. She's coming. She's coming alive. Here's that paint, and it's Japanese, and it's gold. It's Kure take Kure take gold. Kuretake gold. Keurig Keurig gold, and I call it teriyaki. Well, thank you, Brenda. It worked out pretty good, didn't it? And I'm gonna shade her face. I've got a neutral shade and tone. I'm gonna tone back the pink and the yellow. I'll tone it down a little bit. Put her some foundation down. And see the flower's going to go over here on her hair, and the bird is going to go down here. I don't keep losing it on her shoulder. I'm going to put the bird down here on her shoulder. And then I got to do her dress and everything. So we'll get that in a minute. Hi, Esther. I have your names. Esther, get a pencil and paper if you can. Get you a pencil and paper. I've got your tags, swap partners. This is the inspiration. Did you buy some of the teriyaki paint? Kurake, kuraki, or something. It's Japanese. So you have two people. So your two names is Margaret and Jenny Roberts. Margaret and Jenny Roberts. And you'll have to message me to get Jenny's if you don't have it. I'll have to get it for you. Okay. So this was the pencil I was using for the her foundation. Um, Andrew lives on a Indian reservation, and so they get a lot of, uh, and it's a small island. They live on a sandbar, and his town is not very big, and so they get money for the kids. They get a lot of subsidized the stuff for the kids, and I think uh, the kids in the elementary they get computers at school all the time. I don't know if they get to take them home or not, but they have laptops and iPads for the kids at school. They get so much money every year that they can buy it, and it's the thing. It's a big thing now for the kids to be able to use the computers. We used to go to the library. We had our very own library in our schools. Yeah. Uh-huh. Big difference. So you could tell that's different on her face. That's good. Things are different than when I was in school. Okay. I can tell. I don't know if you can, but I can tell her. And I might do I'm going to do her eyeshadow and her neck. Oh, I got to do her neck. Hi, Dana. Dana got to go on an Alaskan cruise, and she went to the island of Sitka, and it's a beautiful island uh, south of Anchorage there, and in the Pacific, and there's been several movies that have taken place there. That's how come I knew about it from the movies. So how you feeling today, Dana? She's recovering. She didn't. Her surgery didn't go out. they didn't get to do the surgery after he got in there. Had to turn around and come back out. So that's her neck. We can work some more on that later. And then I want to do a white and do her eyes. The whites of her eyes. We don't want to make her jaundice or anything. Get the white parts. And since there's yellow in both her eyes, I think I'll put a little bit of blue on there and it'll turn them green. Is that how that works? They might turn green. They look like CDs. She's going to be in a trance. I think it looks pretty good. I'm going to get the black pencil. This is a real dark green. We'll give her some eyeliner. And we did hear from Becca yesterday. She's on vacation. Becca's on vacation. I can't tell the green from the black. So, yeah, whale watch. I bet that was really good. I can use that for her eyebrows. Like that. Did a pretty good job on her lips. We'll give her red lips. We'll start off with that shade. And let's see. Give her some green eyeshadow. Her eyes didn't turn green. The blue went right on top of it. So I'll give her some green eyeshadow. A little bit. What else? Another red. I think that's the red I had. That looks pretty good. And I can put a pink on top and make it a lighter red. I like her lips. And I'm going to do some rosy cheeks. And a shiny nose. Okay. And I'm going to use this pink to work on her dress. And she's got some like a piping, and then she's got some dots that I can put in. And I think I'm going to put gold in her hair. And her dress. This is a coral orange. I like that. It looks pretty good. And I'm going to use my, I can't tell which one's black and which one's green. But I'm going to use this in her hair. I think that's a green. So let's find the black. I think this one's black. coming along. Now we'll cut this little flower out. So and the bird's going to go down here. We can go ahead and put that on. There is some other things in the background, but I just don't have a lot of room. But I am going to use this flower, and I'm going to cut it in half and use half. And we'll save half. And I think I might cut it down a little bit. There. So it's going to go like that in our hair. That's better. So we're going to put that right there. We'll put the bird. Right there. And I'll get my white pen out. And I'll do some, I've got a paint pen with my panda fly. My panda fly pen is what I like now. It's the only one that I can get to work for me. Believe it or not, it works every time. Put a little white in our eyes, and we're going to put some polka dots down here. Do some doodling. And I can do a little white in the bird's eye. And she's got a tattoo on her chest. It's right over here on this side of the bird with the bird. I have to give her a tattoo. And little highlights on her She's got some shines on her nose and on her lips. A little bit of shiny highlights. And she's got some highlights in her hair. And she's got a string of hearts in her hair, like a little ribbon of some sort. And it just looks like it's a chain of hearts. So I'll put a chain of hearts in her hair. See if I can get it to work. And I was watching, I think I was watching Dee Dee, somebody, and they were saying you got to be careful with your pens, your white pens. If you use crayon pencils that are waxy pencils and they got a lot of wax on them, then the wax could build up on your roller on your pen and cause it to clog up. So it's important not to uh, do it real hard. Don't do it real hard. So that makes sense. So how far do they go down? So I could just quit anytime. And then over on this side, instead of the hearts, she's got little, it's a, a big dot and a little dot design. And it's like a little highlight ribbon in your hair. So I'm not bearing down real hard. So I'm not clogging my pen up. They kind of fade out. And then she's got a butterfly on her neck, in her hair, and it's not a real butterfly, but it's a shadow of a butterfly. It's whimsical, but I've got a butterfly over here that I just saw that I want to use. Of course, now am I going to find it? No, I'm not going to find it. That's okay. I know where there's more. I know where there's more. It was a gold butterfly, and I think it'd be perfect for right there. So what did I do with those? I had some gold butterflies on my desk earlier. I'm on the hunt. do with them. I'd whistle for them if they'd come to my whistles. Is this them? What's that? What's that? No, that's not it. Come on. Come on. I know you're here. Okay. Well, I found my oil. I might be able to use a little bit of that. Come on. Come on, little butterflies. I know you're in there. I just saw you. Come out, come out. Wherever you are. I'm a digging. I found another butterfly, but that's not the one I want. I'm looking. Here they are. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. So, like right here and over here. So I can put one here, and I can put maybe just one would be enough. And it's a silhouette like picture. And I'm just going to put it right there. I love it. Okay. And the white pen, I noticed in the book, there's some little highlights on the flower. And I can do some of that. Thanks for the hearts. Somebody's giving me hearts. Thank you. So we'll get a little bit of white in here. Sketchy. Little something something there. And we'll save that for another day. So she's got the little things in her hair. We got the butterfly. I'm going to give her a heart tattoo. And then there's some other things in here, but I really don't think I have enough room to do too much. I could try and maybe just do some shapes, like just like a star, and do a whimsical like that. I don't know if you can see it or not, but I can do a little whimsical star. Sketchy. Make it sketchy. Like that. Just a little something something like that. And then she's kind of got some flowers on her dress, and I'm just going to do some generic tulips like that. Just do one or two like that. And then she's going to have a heart, and we'll put it right there, and it's going to be pink. Put her little tattoo. Thank you. Thank you, Butterroll. Thank you. Hi, Katie Marie. Oh, you like mine better than the reference page? Are you rubbing up to me? What do you want? What do you want? I enjoy doing them. Uh, and I know I'm not as I'm not the best, but I can do a little bit. And it's just because I practice, and I've been doing it for 7 years, and and that's what it takes. The very first time I did things like this, they were real rough. But I think I'd like to think that I have improved. Oh, you definitely do. What do you want? Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I don't know what else I want to do to her. And that's her collarbone, her little collarbone markings. But I think I'm going to take my ink pen and do and go around those stars. And I've got a Q-tip over here. I might be able to use that Q-tip and do a little bit of something. What did I do with my ink pen? Here we go. So I'm just going to go around the outside of these, just these stars, and then just do a little sketchiness to them. Just a little something there, like that. Okay, and I'm going to call her done. I'm calling her done. Put some more eyeliner on her. And do her eyelashes a little darker. Like that. Anything else? Does she need anything else? The date? So we'll save this for the next page. Paint Girly Lori did something like this morning on her channel. She was making, I think she was doing hearts, and she went back over them with her ink pen to give him a little something something. So that's where I got all that from. So we learn off of each other. Okay, I'm just going to leave it at that. Let's see, I do have a Q-tip. And Sharon Limbaugh taught me how to do this. Hi, Val. Thank you. And I think I'm just going to do her hair. But you dip your Q-tip in in the oil one time, just one time, and it'll do the whole page. And you'll see me blend her hair. I'm going to do her hair. See if I can, without making too much of a mess. What do you think? I can't take it back. I have to finish it. Just do a little highlighting there. How's that look? I think it looks good. Yeah, her eyes are blue, and her eyeshadow is green. I was trying to give her green eyes, but they turned out to be blue instead. Oh, Andrew carved out 15 pair of earrings out of ivory. Oh, right. Wow. He sells those earrings, guys, if girls, if you all want to ever go to see him. He has a picture of him. He does all kinds of jewelry. Okay, I'm going to stop. So, thank you. Thanks, Teresa. Oh, he. Okay, well, I can't get to my email right now because I'm online over here on the big computer. But I'm going to call her done, and I'm going to change the date to 23. And it was a lot of fun. That, and this. So there. That's that. Can you all see it? What leather? Here's the book. I would love to tear this picture out of the book and glue her down here as and keep them together. But I'm using 3 or 4 books. This is the Create Your Life book from Tamara Laporte, and I'm using several books, and I hate to tear them all up because I want to keep the books together. Gushy, gushy, gushy eyes are blue. Is that a song? I was going to put some gold in her hair. I got time. Let's get the new paint out. So, hi Stephanie. Hi honey. Margaret's here. Good to see you. Marty. Who else have I missed? I've been busy. I've been working. I thought for sure there was going to be a plastic lid on there, but there's not. Ooh, let's just be real careful. Beth, be careful. And we could probably just paint right out of the lid. I did shake it up. So we're going to put some gold highlights in her hair. Never done this before. Brand new paint. There's a new thing uh, when you get your hair done, you can have these little extensions added to your hair, and it's gold. Uh, it reminds me of streamers, and it's a gold, or the icing that you buy for the your Christmas trees, the silver icing. That's what it looks like. Only I've seen it in gold, and some of the you see people with their hair, and yet they have these streaks of gold icicles in their hair. It's cute. It's a popular thing at the beach, I guess. What do y'all think? Am I making it worse or better? It's our highlights. Hi, Joyce. Who have I missed? I know I've missed somebody. Paint the gold, the hearts in gold. Okay. And I do have a gold pen. Let's see what I can do. And see, they're already done in white, and then I outlined them with the ink pen. So I'm just going to put highlights on the hearts, little gold highlights. I gotta hold my mouth right, but I'm doing it, and I'm not messing it up. It looks good, and I can put some gold highlights on the heart on her tattoo. I let the red shine through. Okay, I think I got them all. But this is liquid. I've got to be super careful. I'll do the pearls. Oh, I could do glitter glue too. Make it make it shiny. I can put some gold in her hair, in her flower. Okay. Now I'm done. So I was told to put some cellophane on here, plastic wrap, when it seals, it'll be extra sealish. So we'll do that with some cling wrap. And this is this gold will last a long time because, like I said, I used what little bit I used out of the lid tonight. So if I do that every time I use it, and only use the lid, it'll last me forever. So I'm going to screw that down real tight. So there it is. There's my teriyaki gold. I love her. Let's see. Now, did I take a picture of her yet? I don't think I have. And I'll post it with the book. I love it. And I will take. And she looks like the same girl on the front of the book. I think she uses the same uh, template for this girl throughout her this art book. I'll do a flip through for you. I think everything was dry. But I'll set it over to the side and let it dry. But this is the book that I got her out of, and I need to put the date on the girl. I'll put the date on her, so I know I've done her. So I'll put it down here. That way, put it over here too. That way, if I say, I don't know, have I done this one before? And I go, oh yeah, here, I've done it on this day. And I can look back on the video and in the date in the book, because I date them in my book. And I've already done a couple out of here already. I did her. I've done her. I did her. And I think there's another one back here that I've done. If I can find it. Collaging art. Different things. There's just different things you can look up in these books. Yeah, I did her. Let's see where her big picture is. And it might be that she's in this book somewhere else as well. So, but this book here, Create Your Life book, there's Tamara, her pictures, there she is. She looks like a little China doll. And she talks about, here's another girl here. And all of the girls are they look kind of alike. And here's a different one. Different techniques, different products. Here's a big butterfly, and it's doodled on. And see, the background page is just like I did tonight, only I would use, more colors. But it's a nice book. So this is very similar to this other picture with her eyes closed. So there's several examples, to pick from. And if you need to look at something else for a reference or a different idea. So these two are kind of the same. And she's done them twice. She's done them again with different things, but similar. So and then this is like her self-portrait. It looks like her, doesn't it?
she's done herself. Maybe that's what this is life book is about, painting yourself. Hi, Debbie. And different, different collaging, and of course I got it for the girls. And of course, when I bought the book, I couldn't see any of these pages. And there's a cute owl in here. We should do the hoot owl one day. And here's another girl. And this is just a collage. And it is I think it looks like a bird with a hat on, but I'm not sure. It's abstract. And these are her favorite colors right here. Her colors. It's a good thing I had the lid on that thing because I just dropped it. But it landed heads up. So a lot of different little things. And it's not. I don't know that it's one of my favorites. I got like 4 or 5 books with these whimsical girls in it, and we'll have to do her one day. So, but I love the girls in here. And then we did her on the 11th. So we've already done 3 in here. And there's a silhouette. That's kind of fun. And I used one of Debbie's birds tonight. I think it was one of your birds. Uh, I had 2 bird books, one from Debbie and one from other birds. But Debbie has a book called "Put a Bird on It," and I use a bird out of one of my bird books. So we'll put this back in the collection, and we'll do another one Saturday. And I know it's 7:45. What else? I could do a flip through. I can get another book. Let me get a book off the shelf and do a little flip through for you. I know a blast from the past. Let's see if I can find something. I'm just grabbing one. I've got so many of them now. This was back in 23, 2023. So this is Happy Mail from Sharon Lumbar on here. Happy Mail from Sharon Reinheimer, Donna Richmond, this was a bingo night. So the first one was circles, metallic, doodles, string. I'm looking for the string. There's some string right here. Flower, black, a border, collage napkin. There's a napkin in the back. 2 colors. Looks like I've got orange and green. I used orange, red, and yellow together to make those flowers. Paint chips. This was the paint chips. Cut it up. Swirls and more color. So that was the prompts for that page. This was the border. Here's Valentine's. There's another bingo page. This is from Joe. I'm wild about you. That's what he says. That's what he said. I have no idea. Somebody sent this to me. I didn't do it. But it says there was this lady. She had her own YouTube channel where she shared her love for arts and craft. She told us that aqua and red was her favorite colors. One day we would art using stencil, paper, and fabric. Sometimes we would even use coffee straight from the kitchen. Today we might draw a fish, but tomorrow a bird. You just never know what you're going to do. For some crafts, we might draw with our finger or make texture using a feather. The next day we might play a game called Grill and use the dice. It's a game I got over there. Then she would watch YouTube and see someone else with a new craft, and bam, we was on to the next best thing. Lately, it just happens to be grid, at least until the next best thing. Sometimes it gets kind of crazy, although she is kind of spazzy. We always have fun and learn about crafts. Guess who she is? Beth. Somebody sent that to me, and I have no idea who. Does anybody remember? Back in 23. Now, I could probably go to some of my videos, but the thing about it is I do 3 of them a week. Now, it might be around March the 9th, and this one was done in May the 6th, sometime between May and March. This is in the middle. I used expand paste here on this girl's hair. There's a feather. There's the dice. I don't know if that has anything to do with that or not. I have no idea. And this is just a glue page. It's got napkins, paper, and cutouts. It's just a glue page. This was from Janet Nash, and it was an envelope, and she made it out of a calendar, and I saved it. She mailed it to me, and then I saved it and put it in here. Might be sitting in the pocket. Nope. This is from Cindy. There's some fabric, tip in, and a tag from Janet. There's a tag. That's some more napkins. That's a punch. Happy Mail. There's some more Happy Mail over here in a pocket. This says, Love Janet. This is an ornament. Look at how cute this is. Janet Nash. This must be a Janet book. But I know that some of this other stuff come from different people. It's from everybody. Here's the butterfly. I did this with Dana. I remember doing this with Dana. Dana picked this out, and we had paper that we tore to make the butterfly wings. It was paper piecing. Butterflies are free. This was got to be a bingo page because there's the bingo card. This is a tea bag. Another bingo, another bingo page. Teresa Church. Vanessa. I try to write names down with stuff. This is just a magazine page art. There's a coloring page. I drew. Probably had a picture. And this was a cluster trade. These are all the names for. We did a cluster trade back in 23, and these are the people who played. This is a napkin. Looking for names. Another bingo page. Make people feel love today. Here's all of the prompts. We used to do a lot of prompts, but I kind of like doing the paintings now. There's a pretty cluster right there. Here's a cluster. It's got an earring on it from Cheryl. That's cute. June of 23. This is from Terry and Margaret. Margaret's in the book. Look, I did a hippo and paper piecing. Hippo. Definitely another prompt page. This is a little a cluster hanger from Sharon Lumbar. She taught me how to make these little things. It's like a hidden paper clip, but it's got a clamp of a piece of jewelry clamp on it. Makes it real cute. Another bingo. Tip in. Allie Cousins. Here's a tag. Esther. You never know, you might be in my art book sometime. We just did this again this summer in the chicken book, and I painted it before back in 23. That's Beth and Joe. Obviously, there's a story behind that. Here's another swap. It's an ATC wallet swap. Look how many y'all played back then. Woohoo! Big group. I do one every month, so you can pick and choose what you want to do. There's another prompt page. Here's one of my homemade tassels. Of course, you know I had a story. There's a pink flamingo. There's a sunset on the beach with the palm trees. Another prompt page. This has got to be in July. It's got fireworks. Oh, look at the boat. And I put a real flag on the back of the boat. This is like a little dangle charm. That's cute. I did good on that. Another prompt page. We got us a surfer dude. We got the surfer dude in the waves. This is a napkin. I think it's a napkin, and then I put stuff on it. Have a nice day. There's another bingo page. Paint blobs. Remember the paint blobs we used to do? And you all would tell me what you see, and I would try to draw it on there. Here's my kitty cat. I got a picture of her with her legs sticking out like that. That's where that was my inspiration, was my picture. And that's the last. That's the end of it. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and quit for the night. And Joe just got home, so I can go in there and see what he's into. So I'll be back Saturday night, guys. And I'll see you guys in the chat room somewhere, okay? Y'all have a good evening.
Where y'all going?
We're going home.
Where you going?
Say good night, Joe.
Hi, girls. How you doing?
We had a flip through. Here, take this for me.
Okay.
No, take it. I'm going out. I'm getting out of here.
Ready?
I'll see you Saturday, guys.
Bye, ladies.